Hey YouTube, check out what I've got for you guys. My longtime viewers are never going to believe what I got. It's another Hatsun. This is a model 130QE Vortex Carnivore. It's a crazy 30 caliber brake barrel. It's kind of funny seeing 7.62 on a tin of pellets. These pellets are monsters. Really nice for loading in the wintertime, but you gotta cock this thing. And I don't know how much effort it takes, but it's a lot. So, it shows it's made in Turkey. Kind of interesting how it's got the different font on there. Is that an umlaut? So the sights, you've got your fiber optic sights. I'm not super fond of the rear sight because it's plastic. I've really had to adjust the thing over to the left, but I'm getting it dialed in. I really like the scope mount. It's got this integrated Picatinny rail with 11 millimeter. The problem is I did go put a scope on it and there's so much barrel droop. I need to get one of those compensating mounts for it, or rings, I'm not sure. One of the things I noticed, it's got this cheek piece on it that's adjustable. It's not particularly soft. When the gun shoots, it's got quite the recoil. It rattles my head. So I don't really care for that. You know, I've got a normal shaped head. I don't have a Stewie Griffin shaped head, so it just getting a sight picture, not the best. The sights, you know, they're okay. They're fiber optic, 2 green dots in the back, and then your red in the front. I don't particularly care for those. The gun's not particularly, I don't find it particularly loud. The sling isn't the greatest. Because there's so much weight on this barrel, if you try to have it on your shoulder upright, it just falls. And then the gun's really long. Let's get a measurement. Well, I can put the measurement. Let's take this thing out and shoot. I got stuff at 20 yards. Let's see how I do. So it's just more of an introduction. I really don't want to have a super long video. It's got the adjustable trigger on it. They call it their acclaimed adjustable trigger. Quattro trigger, I believe. I haven't adjusted it. I'm shooting this right out of the box. I've actually been shooting this for about 2 weeks now. I didn't want to do a review like the Norica and then have the thing fail after only 5 days. So far this thing's been okay. I have not put, I don't know, I've maybe put 50 shots through it. It's not a lot. So let's see if I can manage to hit silhouette at 20 yards. Here we go. A good solid hit on the sawhorse. I'm glad to report the cocking effort has smoothed up since I first got it, because initially I was like, holy moly. This thing's difficult to cock, but it's not bad now. Alright, I'm gonna have to... I'm not shooting well off my... This is a very challenging gun to shoot. I'm not great with it. I'll show you the grip I got a little earlier. But there's a lot of energy here. But when you do hit stuff, you can't help but giggle. That's pretty fun. So I have been using my Beam & Pel seat to put the pellets in, because these rifle round pellets aren't seating in the breech no matter how hard I press down with my finger, and then it'll get shaved. And I have the same issue with these Airboss domed, which are 49 grain pellets. I've never really paid much attention to what pellets, you know, you order them. I've never paid much attention to what they cost shooting them. I pay attention with these because every time I squeeze the trigger, it's 21 cents. And well, that's nothing compared to shooting firearms, we're air gunners, and you figure I shoot a 5-shot target, that just cost me $1.05, so it adds up. See if I can nail that last silhouette. Yeah. All right, let's take one shot at that pan. Just for good measure. 45 grain. I mean, the 40 grain is a 22 long rifle, so. Let me show you the group I managed to shoot. You know, it's certainly not the best group I've ever shot in my life, but it's the best I've been able to do so far. So I'm pretty happy with it. And, you know, I managed to get 2 there, and 1 there. So compared to how I was shooting before, this is a dramatic improvement. And you can see the plywood, how far those 30 caliber pellets are embedding themselves. All right, so overall, let's say this isn't a real extensive video on this thing. We'll get more into it as time goes on. It's got a rubber butt pad, which I always like. When you prop it up against something, it's not going to slip. I'm really not very fond of this pistol grip arrangement. I'd rather have a traditional style stock because these triggers seem to want to be pulled up rather than back. So I think you would benefit. I actually sometimes I had my hand like this when I was trying to get used to it, just to pull that trigger more effectively. And I've held this gun loose. I've held it as tight as I could. Seems like holding it loose is the best, just because there is so much recoil. It was a Christmas present to me. I thought it'd be fun. Let me ask for something that, or, you know, put on my gift list, something I would never buy myself, because gas piston, I don't like gas piston. I'm not the biggest Hodgson fan in the world, but so far so good. This thing, you know, it's a challenge for me to shoot. That's fun to challenge yourself. I've got Hodgson pellets ordered, so they're on the way. Yeah, just you got an auto safety you got to do every shot. Yeah, that's all. Don't want this to be a super long video. There'll be more to come. I haven't done this, but I watched a YouTube video and a guy said you can increase your subscribers if you ask at the end. So I'm going to do that. If you like this type of thing, please hit like and subscribe. It helps my channel out. Help me out to buy these pellets. They're like, it's $21 for that off Amazon with free shipping. So getting money from the channel helped me shoot this thing. My goodness, kind of spendy. All right, guys, that's all for now. Thanks for watching. Dang, this 30 caliber's like destroying my shooting sawhorse. Oh my goodness. The silhouettes turn out okay? Oh, look at the pellet. I gotta get a pellet trap. These are gonna be making a mess in my yard. Thanks, guys. Thanks for watching.